That's amazing. Really, really just astounded by that. Right, here we are. Day 2 of Land's End to John O'Groats. Had a slight change of the map today, well, the route I should say. The original route was about sort of 3 hours. Well, no, 4 hours. 4.5 by the time I stop. But this is now about sort of 5.5 hours, so I'm a bit late leaving. It's the best part of 10:30. So yeah, a little bit late getting away today. Just a quick look around the bike, make sure everything's okay. Picked up a bit of dirt yesterday. Don't need fuel. Stayed at a Buckham Inn place last night. It's very nice, pretty reasonable. Wife booked it for me whilst I was riding. Everything's okay. On the button there, look. On the button. So, I wanted to swing in and see this dam in Wales. I can't pronounce the name. Yeah, I wanted to head to this dam in Wales. Felt like a bit of a shame to miss it. Booked us on the back. Okay, here we go. Day 2. Land's End to John O'Groats. Let's get going. Into Wales for a bit today, and then up to around Chester, which is where I'm going to stop. Looks a bit grim today, but that's okay. Let's see what it brings. Let's see what today brings. If you can see, I've got this length of purple knitted yarn on the top of my tank bag here. That's actually from my youngest son. He said he was going to knit me a hat because it might be cold in Scotland and I don't have any hair, as he so delicately put it. But he ran out of time, so he just made me this sort of length of knitted purple yarn as a bit of a keepsake to put on my tank bag there. Yeah, it's quite nice to have a little keepsake like that. Perhaps when I get back it could make the beginnings of a hat. Up there. I thought the wall was barking at me. Oh, I've just got into Hereford and just adjusted the route slightly to put a petrol station in. I'm on 2 bars, so about a third-ish of a tank. And I just want to make sure I'm full up for the next leg, really. I don't want to be worrying about fuel. Oh, and look at that, and the fuel light has just come on. I also really need the loo, and I could do with a cup of coffee. Let me go, there we go. What's this, number... Fuel stop number 3. What are we paying here? £1.70. Right, and that was £20.61p, so sort of 60 odd quid on fuel so far. Right, let's go pay. So this is random. I'm just in stop for fuel at Asda in Hereford, and stopped for a coffee. Was chatting to a nice lady, a couple of her kids, just interested, started up the bike for them and that sort of thing. And then a guy came over
who's pulled up on his bike. Said he was from Inverness, so he's got a bit of land up there if I wanted to camp, and chatting about the bike and that sort of thing. And I went in to pay a little while later, and the lady in the checkout said that other biker had covered it. So whoever you were, mystery biker from Inverness, thank you very much for that. That's amazing. Really just astounded by that sort of spirit in people. So that's really made my day. Thank you very much.
There's someone right behind me when I started that up. Whilst I'm riding through town, I'm just going to speak a little bit about the Voge, because there's no wood anywhere to touch, but it has been these last 2 days. The ride down to Cornwall in that horrendous weather, the ride from Cornwall to just outside Bath, and now today, so 2.5 days. And I have to say, it hasn't missed a beat so far. I mean, I've never been able to fault it anyway, because the issues I've had with it have been pretty much self-inflicted by me being a bit of an idiot. I think there are some bikes I've ridden, and I don't know if everyone else feels the same, but some get you into the groove quicker than others. Others are a bit more of a challenge, a bit more of a battle. But this just gets into the groove, or I find it gets me into the riding groove very quickly, very easily. I suppose it's a quite forgiving, engaging ride, which is a really nice combination. I hate to say it, but I am in danger of needing to use my sun visor. Right, let's crack on. I believe yesterday I was in Land's End and it was cold. Certainly the day before it was wet and cold and horrible. But you get to places like this, it's all worthwhile. Absolutely stunning. There's no reason to race through. I suppose if I was going to get episodic, I'd say this is what riding a motorcycle is about, for me anyway. You can come in a car, absolutely you can come in a car, but you don't feel quite as connected as you do on a motorcycle. This is just a stunning place to be. I just stopped at the visitor centre at the Elan Valley. Today's just been really nice. I pulled up and had a really nice chat with a guy on a BMW who was from Scandinavia. He's come over, met some friends, they did some walking around Wales, and he's also off to Scotland at some point. Helped him download Airbnb and get some accommodation sorted, because he was struggling with that. So yeah, I had a really nice chat with him, and then went in, had a coffee, a sandwich. It's just been a really positive day, and to top it all off, the sun's come out. So now all I've got to do Just ride a couple of hours to Chester, to the Airbnb I've booked, and I've got nothing to do other than enjoy the ride. It's just an amazing position to be in. I'm very grateful. Right, if I got my wedding ring on, it's so loose I'm worried I'm going to drop it. If I do, my wife will absolutely kill me. Yes, it's on. Right, of all the pre-ride checks I need to do, this is one. Wedding ring on, hand in glove. Safe. Okay, 2 hours to Chester. Final bit of day 2, Land's End to John O'Groats. Right, time for a bit of music and soaking up the scenery. Let's go. Right, coming into Chester. I've never been to Chester before. It's nice. Left that a bit late actually. I chose this Airbnb because there's actually parking there. The guy who runs it says I can sort of bring the bike in quite far up, so the area looks okay. And I've got my hip lock, lock and the Monimoto tracker, so I'm pretty comfortable leaving the bike. Morrison's there, probably where I'll be getting my dinner. Right, I think I've found it. That, isn't it? Here, is that alright?
So, like, put it in the garage.
I can buy it outside of
It's beautiful.
Ooh.
Right, well there is day 2 of Land's End to John O'Groats. Just about done. I've got to my overnight accommodation for tonight, which is in Chester, and it's a really nice Airbnb that I found online. The guy who owns it and runs it, called Mike, really lovely guy, couldn't be helpful and couldn't be more helpful. He's let me park the bike around in his back garden and backed his car up to his gate, so it's all nice and secure, which is amazing. It's a really lovely little spot. Just means I can charge my devices, keep the cameras rolling, back up all the footage from today, and have a good night's sleep ahead of day 3. I'm losing track of days really. So yeah, I'm going to freshen up and go for a walk and see what I can find to eat and drink. What a day's riding. Just yeah, Wales just kept on giving today. What an amazing road, amazing set of roads, and the dam and everything was amazing. I got some great footage. I don't know, day 2, upon reflection, I just I think back to 2008, and I'm 42 or 43 this year, and I think when I did it with Dad, he must have been older than I am now, and he was saying his lower back was hurting, and I was really arrogant and just saying, oh, come on, let's just go, let's push on. But I didn't respect that enough, because I'm really achy now and I'm 42 and he was older than I was, and I was just such an arrogant 20-year-old being like, oh, come on, just put a towel under it, it'll be fine, or just sit differently. I wish I'd had more respect. What a legend. He just pushed on, didn't complain at all. There we go. Just something else he did for me, wasn't it? Pushed on and didn't complain. Right, let's see what day 3 brings. Thank you as always for watching, and stay safe out there. And, fingers crossed that's not the case for Scotland, and hopefully there's some calmer days.
Oh, where is it? I didn't see it, sorry. On the end, righto. Thanks very much.